All right, Shalom. Shalom. Just give me one moment. Make sure our audio is good, and then we can start this lesson. One moment. All right. Make sure our audio is good. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai Baharach HaKodash. I would like to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do rule well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect and the 1/3, pushing this 100% truth across the four winds so we can seal the elect and make it to the kingdom. Okay, as the title reads, the deceitful agenda in plain sight. Okay, so I came across some new information, pretty much pertaining to the plans or agenda of evil Esau Edom. Okay, that he's planning to do on the masses of people to attempt a a one world government and rulership, which this is all prophesied in the Bible. But as we grow closer to the end, more information is coming out on his plans and the revealing. Okay, Esau Edom, is being exposed on all levels. And at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do against the truth before the truth. So now that I said that, what I want to do is let's pull up a scripture or two. Actually, we'll go to the Blue Letter Bible, and we're going to go into Second Corinthians real quick and bring this out. And then I'm going to go into a few articles and some information that I kind of found and looked up, over the time period. This is Second Corinthians 2:11. It reads, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So you have to understand, okay, that one, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, and would that he has plans, he has agendas, he devises these things right before your face, and then he promotes it as, something peaceful, something good. It's not harmful, when in actuality, he packages up his deceit to make it seem like, it's for your betterment, but in actuality, it's not. Now, let's see. I like to go into the translation sometimes within particular verses because, it'll drive the point home that much better. It says NIV, in order that Satan might not outwit us, for we are not unaware of his schemes. Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, pretty much schemes, ignorant. Okay, so now that we got that, let's go into the translation. Okay, now when you go into devices, okay, let's click that real quick. Just want to get this point before we move forward. When you go into devices, it goes into mind, device, thought, a mental perception. Okay, I want you to keep this in mind right here. A mental perception. All right, this is what today is called the revelation of the method. All right, this is a spell that Esau Edom does through his witchcraft, through his media, through his technology. He is giving people a mental perception on what's good and what's evil. Let's get that really fast in the book of Isaiah. Okay. I believe it's 5:20. Let's see. Let's put Isaiah 5. I misspell that. Okay. This Isaiah, it's either 5:20 or 8 or 20. Here we go. Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good. See, we are not ignorant of him calling evil good. And it says, and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. So what I want to focus on right here, it says, woe unto them that call evil good. And he calls evil good through what? Your mental perception on what is good and what is evil. And he does that through movies. He does that through TV. He does that through his broadcasting, right? All right. He does that through his witchcraft and spells. But there's terms today that they have for them, and they're not called witchcraft. They call it the revelation of a method. Okay, and he has a method that he does by revealing to you his agenda. Now, I said all that so I could lead right into this. Now, I'm not going to focus per se on this only, but I'm showing you this because this right here was revealed in what? The recent movie, okay? Songbird, that literally is based off what's happening today, all right? They call it the same pestilence, but instead of it being 19, they call it 23. So it's, COVID 23. But in that movie, only essential, only that were allowed to be out. And I will say this as well. I'm going to watch the words that I use because certain key words will trigger their AI bots to censor a video. Okay. This is why blessed is he that readeth. Okay. This is why you have to be a watchman. So you're already pretty much aware of what's being spoken about right now. So in this movie, which we actually rented, I watched it, and there was a lot of bones, but there was good meat in it. Now, in this movie, this came out before these were released. Okay, before these were released. But how convenient that in this movie they're showing you this, and this is what was allowed you to travel. You having this gave you clemency, okay, or right to travel through checkpoints, okay, military checkpoints. You see, in this movie right here, like I said, it had bones in it, but what we needed out of it was able to be seen. So I'm showing you this because this is how he does his agenda. Okay, this is how he gives you nibbles to his plan, and he gives it to you through mental perception. And we are not ignorant of that device. Okay, we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant of how he tries to push things on you on a mental level, and that is actually witchcraft. Okay, this is witchcraft done by the elites. All right. Now let's see. Let's get another scripture. Okay. We're gonna keep pushing along. The Bible breaks all of this down. Okay. The Bible time and time and time again speaks out and against the wicked devices or plans of Esau Edom. Okay. This is Proverbs 6 and 18, and it reads, a heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief. You see that? These are 6 things the Lord hates. And one of them, well, I'll start at 17. I'll start at 16. These 6 things does Yahweh Bashem Yahushai hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. And I will say this, where is the Christian community speaking out against these things? You see, as we grow closer to the end, it's evident who the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Shai is dealing with, because there is a spirit out here exposing the wicked plans of the elite. Or you can say who they would say Satan, the physical counterpart. But where is the Christian community warning the people against Satan or the devil or these plans that are coming down the pike? It's crickets on their end, because they don't have the truth, because they are part of Satan's devices of deception. Okay, it says a proud look, a lying tongue. This is how he gets you, with a lying tongue. He casts spells on you through lies, through deceits, through his suits, his ties, his perfect speech, his politically correct. Those are all spells that he's putting on the people. All right, even the fact how he's giving you an image of how the men of the Bible looked and how they act is a spell, because now how the true men look and act and speak are seen on the streets. Now that's looked at as rude or ignorant or cussing or swearing. That's because he's put a spell on you on what the truth is supposed to be. So when you see the truth, it's looked at as evil and it's looked at as a lie. That is how Esau works, okay? He will call you something that actually fits him, but he puts it on you. So when it's a time for you to say it's him, he's already, no, that's you. You see? Hey, man, this guy is a cunning devil. All right, he does something called damage control. So he'll put it out before it's found out. So once it's revealed, you're already hip to it. But now it's the smoke's cleared, so it shouldn't be a big issue. I'm gonna go more into it, but watch. It says a lying tongue and hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked imaginations. These are wicked imaginations. Feet that be swift in running to mischief. That is all Esau is set up to do. Okay. He's set up to run mischief on you, and he does it through the revelation of the method. Okay. Now, I'm going to go to this second paragraph. There's actually a lot, but with all things with Esau, it's a deep net. Okay. And we don't need to go that deep to expose them because we already have the Bible. But let's go right here. It says, used casually, the implication is always the same when the how the hell do you say this? Cryptocurrency or cryptocurrency. All this is the shadow government. Okay, it's a fancy word of saying the invisible government. It's called like cryptocurrency or something like that. Look, I'll show you. Okay, search in Google. When you go into it, right here. That's all it is. Secret government. Okay. So this is all it is the secret government. Okay. So let's go back. So let's play that. When the secret government or shadow government commits major crimes, they will broadcast. Look at that key word, broadcast, casting a spell. It said, and then when you hear these things, someone will say, "Man, this is just like out of a movie." Because why? We are in a movie. Okay, Esau Edom is the antagonist. He's the villain. We are the protagonists. Okay, and it says, broadcast their intentions in advance. You see that? They will broadcast their intentions in advance through popular movies and television. Look at that. They will broadcast it through popular movies or television. Boom, boom. Okay. So they already gave you this. It went from yellow to blue, but they've already planted the seed. It says through popular movies and television. Hoffman himself was iffy on the actual order of the process. It's my contention that these are occult rituals. So he's giving you rituals, okay, right in your face. Even when they do satanic movies, they are still doing a ritual, but they've put it packaged to where don't worry, it's not real. It's just a movie. But what they show you in a movie, all right, they're showing you in real time. So it says that these are occult rituals, and that, like the Rosicrucians manifestos of the early 17th century, they are accompanied by anonymous statements of intent, like the original Unabomber manifesto, as well as scripts that precede the ritual. Later in the same interview, though he deviates from his own script, look at the movie like The Matrix, In the Wake of Columbine. Look at the Wicker Man movie in the same time frame as The Son of Sam. These themes of the killings are in the movies, whatever it actually merits. The end result of this theory is pattern recognition in the service of the pre-established conclusion. The revelation of the method is how the Illuminati or the Vatican or the CIA rub it in our faces. That's what I wanted. You see? So there's movies that come out that are showing you symbolically the same things that are happening in the real world, but they're doing it as a occult ritual to rub it in your face. And you know what that is? That is a plan by what you know as the New World Order. Okay, let's put this book. It's by Ralph Epperson. Just give me a moment. Just going to get these quick, fun facts, and we're going to go right back to the scriptures. So, what you see going on right now is a ritual rubbed in your face. Okay. Now, this book right here, all right, the New World Order, with all things, okay, there's going to be bones in it. But I pulled the meat out of it. So in this book I have right here in my hands, when you go to the introduction, I'm just going to read it. It reads, "The old world order will be destroyed piece by piece, a series of planned nibbles at the established format." So what they do is they're taking the old way of life out and slowly inching a new manner of living in. This is why you see today, everything you're seeing today, okay, was not accepted when we were kids. Like you had a term called "in the closet." Now they've slowly taken the closet away, and now it's just open. And they're doing that also with movies. You see, so here it is. They showed you months ago that they had this thing right here, this wristband, and then just not even a week ago, now they have this in real life, in real actual life. You see, so this is their method of revelation, okay, to ultimately mock you and their new order or plans or agenda. So it's literally in plain sight. And you know where they get that from? They get that from Yahweh Bashem El Shai. Okay. What is it in Habakkuk? Make it plain upon tables, just like the Bible. The Bible, all right, is a number one selling book, but the secrets in it, all right, not everyone can get. Okay. But it's everything we're saying is right here in the Bible. All right. Habakkuk 2:2. And the Lord answered me and said, "Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it." So even in the Bible, it has plain secrets, but the Lord has to be dealing with you for you to understand them. You see? So this is the same situation that you're seeing now. All right. But where? On the left hand side. This is why it says he as he's as the Most High. So he has characteristics that he tries to attempt to do, just like Yahweh Bashem El Shai. But the Lord has Esau in a trick bag, that anytime he does a little revealing, all right, it gets exposed. Just like right here, this wristband hasn't been out longer than a month or a week, and it's already being exposed and broken down. Okay, this is Psalms 21:8. It says, "Thy hand shall find out. Thy hand shall find out all thy enemies." Speaking about the Lord, "Thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee." So he's being found out. He's being exposed. Okay. And it says, "Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven, and the time of thy anger, the Lord shall swallow them up in his wrath, and the fire shall devour them. Their fruit shalt thou destroy from the earth, and their seed from among the children of men, for they intended evil against thee. They imagined a mischievous device which they are not able to perform." So they imagine mischief and wicked devices to gain a draconian rulership over the world, to try to stop the prophecy of Yahweh Shai's rulership, all right, in our kingdom. But he won't be able to perform that. Okay, his wicked devices and thoughts and spells that he's putting on the people, okay, coming crashing down. You see, so he does these things in his think tanks, all right, in his dark underground bases, his executive orders. The Bible, all right, tells you that his plans will not ultimately be fulfilled, but he is attempting to do so. "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands." So they're practicing an agenda right now because the power is in their hands. The earth has been given to them, so they're attempting in a short period of time of world domination, and they're trying to stop prophecy, but ultimately they are a part of fulfilling prophecy. You see? Let's go to this. Proverbs 24. Okay. Esau, Edom is single-handedly attempting to reveal his method of world domination, but it's coming crashing down. Proverbs 24:8, he that devises to do evil shall be called a mischievous person, right? A schemer. He's scheming. He's scheming world domination, and he's blatantly telling you his plans. But these plans, all right, he doesn't know that a monkey wrench is going to be thrown in the midst, okay? But we have to bring out, hey, we see you. We have to expose the wicked devices of the crafty. This is Proverbs 12:19. The lips of truth shall be established forever. This is why they're going to say prophets have been among them. We are telling you his plans. And we're showing you in the Bible and in real time the wicked plans of the powers that be. Okay? He's literally exposing himself, but the secrets are only given to the prophets. So a lot of people aren't going to put two and two together. They're not going to say, hey, I've seen that. They're going to say, oh, okay, I'm going to go with that, because they've already been preconditioned through predictive programming. But we're showing you the plans that he's going to do, because I'm going to say two things. The two things that he's giving you right now for identification for this, what's going on. The two things, all right, are not they're not foolproof. Meaning the paper could rip. Okay, you could lose the paper. The wristband could tear or break. So they're giving you things right now that can be scanned or brought with you. So when the time comes when he issues that microchip on a macro level, you are going to accept that, because that will be scanned. That will be used to identify you. So he's using things right now that can be scanned and that can be identified. So when it comes down for the next stage in his agenda, you won't be so reluctant to get it implanted in your hand, because you've been so quick to put your wrist out and have them scan it. So if they're scanning this, how much more of this tears, breaks, or gets lost, that they'll stick it in you and you get that scanned. But then it's an all-in-one housing unit. It can be scanned, it can be traced, it can be used for product and payment of buying and selling. It's literally right here in our face, man. Okay? This is an inch closer to Revelations 13 and 16, man. Right in front of our faces, and we all watch the movie. Okay? And now we're watching it in the Lord's movie. And guess what? We're all in the Lord's movie. Okay? We're all in the Lord's movie, man. Let's go back. This is Proverbs 12:19. But a lying tongue is but for a moment. Deceit, okay, right here. Deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil. So he's deceiving you with this imagination. He's deceiving you and making it look friendly, fun. The whole family should do it, but there's an evil intent behind the matter, and he's revealing it to you by a method of revelation. Okay, he's revealing it to you on a level of witchcraft. He's putting it in your mental perception that this is good. So when he comes with his ultimate plan and goal, you will look at that as good as well. That's why it says, if it were all possible, he would deceive the very elect, man. Okay? So if you are not of the elect, you will be deceived one way or another, and that deception will start with your mental perception. Okay? Spells. All right, it says, but a lying tongue, but for a moment. Deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil, but to the counsel of peace is joy. There shall no evil happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief. He's filled with nothing but mischief. Anything he's given you, he's given it to you for his own ill-gotten gain and agenda. Okay? He is here with a plan of deception, and the masses of people and the world are going to be taken in this witchcraft, because at the end of the day, this is witchcraft. You can call it predictive programming, you can call it an occult ritual, you can call it the method of revelation, but at the end of the day, it's witchcraft. Okay, this is Proverbs 15:26. The thoughts of the wicked are an abomination to Yahweh Bashem El Shai, but the words of the pure are pleasant words. You see, so we are giving you pleasant words while he is devising witchcraft. Okay, let's get two more. I didn't want to make this too long. I really wanted to hit these points and just show you this new wristband. He's already put it in the movie. It's so plain. It's so blatant now. It says Psalms 37:12, and it reads, "The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming." So the Lord is already on our side, man. Okay, we don't have nothing to worry about. What Esau's doing, the Lord is laughing at. Okay, Esau is fighting a uphill battle and is losing terribly. Okay, the Lord's got him running an uphill battle with an extreme case of asthma. It's not going to happen. This is Job 20 and Job 20 and 20. It reads, "Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits." So in the fullness of his agenda and plan that he's orchestrating, he will be in trouble. Every hand of the wicked, all right, or worker shall come upon him, because people are going to fight back, namely the middle class. When he is about to fill his belly, right, when he is about to complete his agenda, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and rain it upon him while he is eating. So see, the Lord is going to allow him to get so close that he's going to be able to taste victory. He's going to allow him to actually taste victory, but he will not allow him to finish the meal of victory. He's going to interrupt his dinner plans, okay? All right, like, we all know when you're eating, you want every bite. If it's a good meal, you want every bite. You want the sop. You want to take the bread, stick the fork in the bread and circle the plate to get the sauce. The Lord is going to interrupt him in the middle of his meal of victory, okay? But he's going to allow him to taste victory, but he will not allow him to fully eat the plate of victory. This is Job 5. Job, I went to 12. I meant to go to Job 5 and 12. Excuse me. This is Job 5 and verse 12. And I'm going to end it on this. Job 5 and 12. It says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise or their agenda or their plan or their phases. Okay. So this plan, this agenda that he's got, that he's bringing forth, okay, through the method of revelation will not be fulfilled. The revelation of method that Esau Edom is doing will not be revealed. And see, there's a lot of other crap, but like I said, you spit the bones out. There's a lot of bones in it. We don't need it. We got the meat, and we went to the main source, which is the scriptures. And you can see right here, it is coming to pass. Reading Terminal Restaurant gets employees QR bracelets to show customers it has been compromised. That's what I'm going to say. You've been compromised, okay? So now people in the workplace are wearing these identifications to let them know what they're with it, okay? They're with it. So it's already right here in our face. He's already showed you in movies. Here's a recent one, and here it is in real time. The vision is yet for an appointed time, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And we are truly witnessing the vision, and that's a lesson Lord's will I'll do too. We are actually witnessing the vision unfold. Salaki, I wasn't able to get to comments. I just had these points to make. If you're watching this now, go back, watch it from the beginning, and read the beautiful precepts that brothers are posting that goes right along with this lesson. Okay, so Lord's will, you brothers and few sisters were edified and moved through the Spirit as I was. And I just want to say, call halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Bahar, Rakak, Kodash. With that being said, Shalom.